Fundevogel. Once a kind woodsman went hunting deep in the forest. As he walked between the tall trees, he heard a little sound, like a baby bird chirping, but it sounded like a tiny child crying. He followed the sound up, up, up to a very high tree. Right at the top, sitting on a branch, was a little baby. It seems the baby's mother had fallen asleep under the tree, and a big bird saw the child, swooped down, gently picked him up, and placed him high on the branch for safekeeping. Thinking it was a fledgling, the woodsman carefully climbed the tree and brought the baby down. He thought, "I will take this little one home. He can grow up with my daughter, Lena." So the woodsman took the baby home. The two children, Lena and the little boy found in the tree, grew up together. Because a bird had carried him, they called the boy Fundevogel, which means found bird. Fundevogel and Lena became the best of friends. They loved each other very much and felt sad if they weren't playing together. Now the woodsman had a cook named Santa who lived with them. Sometimes she was a bit grumpy. One evening, Lena saw Santa carrying 2 big buckets of water from the spring outside. She didn't just go once, but many times. Lena was curious. "Santa," she asked, "why are you getting so much water?" Santa looked around and said, "If you promise never, ever to tell anyone, I will tell you." Lena promised she wouldn't tell. Then the cook said grumpily, "Tomorrow morning, when your father is out hunting, I'm going to be very busy cleaning. And I'm going to tell Fundevogel that he should go find a new place to live, somewhere else, far away. I think it's too crowded here." Early the next morning, the woodsman got up and went hunting. The children were still cozy in their beds. Lena whispered to Fundevogel, "Promise you will always stay near me, and I will always stay near you." Fundevogel whispered back, "I promise, always." "Then I must tell you," Lena said quietly. "Last night, Santa the cook told me her grumpy plan. When father is away, she is going to tell you that you should go find a new place to live, far away. We need to get up quickly, get dressed, and sneak away together before she can say that." So the two children got up very quietly, dressed themselves fast, and tiptoed out of the house and away into the woods. Later, when Santa thought it was time, she went to the children's bedroom to find Fundevogel. But when she looked at the beds, both children were gone. She gasped. "Oh dear," she muttered. "What will I say when the woodsman comes home? The children are gone. I must find them right away." The cook quickly sent 3 helpers out. "Run and bring the children back," she told them. Meanwhile, the children were sitting just outside the forest. They saw the 3 helpers running towards them in the distance. Lena said to Fundevogel, "Remember your promise. Stay near me, and I'll stay near you." Fundevogel said, "Always." Then Lena had an idea. "Quick, you become a rosebush, and I'll be a single red rose on it." In a flash, it happened. When the 3 helpers reached the spot, all they saw was a little rosebush with 1 lovely rose. The children were nowhere to be seen. The helpers scratched their heads. "Well, there's nothing here," they said, and went back home. They told the cook, "We didn't see the children. We only saw a little rosebush with 1 pretty rose on it." The cook stamped her foot. "Oh, you silly helpers," she grumbled. "You should have picked the rose and dug up the bush. Go back at once and find them." So the helpers had to go out looking again. The children saw them coming from far away. Lena said, "Fundevogel, stay near me and I will stay near you." Fundevogel replied, "Always." Lena said, "Quick, you become a little church and I'll be the sparkly chandelier hanging inside." Instantly, they changed. When the 3 helpers arrived, there was only a small, quiet church with a sparkling chandelier inside. They looked around. "What can we do here?" they said to each other. Let's just go home. When they got back, the cook asked, Did you find them this time? They shook their heads. No, we only found a little church with a chandelier inside. The cook huffed. Oh, honestly, why didn't you bring back the chandelier? Go back. But this time, the grumpy old cook decided she had to go herself. She hurried along with the 3 helpers to find the children. From far off, the children saw the 3 helpers coming, with the cook hurrying behind them. Lena said, Fundevogel, stay near me, and I will stay near you. Fundevogel promised. Always. Lena whispered, Quick, be a sparkling pond, and I will be a little duck swimming on it. Poof! It happened. The cook finally arrived, feeling hot and thirsty from the chase. When she saw the cool pond, she knelt by the edge to take a big drink. But just as she leaned close, the little duck, who was really Lena, swam over quickly. The duck started flapping its wings, splashing water everywhere. Splash, splash, splash. The cook got soaking wet. Water went in her eyes and up her nose. Achoo! Oh dear! Quack, quack, splash, went the duck. The cook sputtered and coughed. She was so wet and surprised that she jumped up, turned around, and ran all the way home, dripping and grumbling. She gave up chasing the children. Then Fundevogel and Lina changed back into themselves. They held hands and went home together, feeling very happy and safe. They lived happily with the kind woodsman in the forest for a long, long time.